starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Denver. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And I think for Detroit, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. DeRozan out there with Bradley. Then it's Zach Levine. Then it's Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pistons, we've got Okafor. Corey Joseph is out there with Diallo. Then there's Grant, and it's Stewart in at the power forward position. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Levine, and no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Grant against Ball. Grant kicks to Diallo. Shot left block, and that one hits back iron. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected, and he recovers it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Right side, Levine. And the layup falls.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Here's Okafor.
Oh, wow! Nice!
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside, Vucevic, Bradley, Okafor grabs the miss. Now Detroit moving it up. Grant, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine with it. Diallo's there. And again, no good by Chicago. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Joseph. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Joseph drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Joseph, the pass to Grant. Passes to Diallo. Here's Stewart. Crafty move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Now here's Levine. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Bulls trail by 6. Ball with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Diallo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball kicks to Levine. And here is Okafor. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Diallo, the pass to Grant. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Joseph against Ball. Dishes to Williams. Okafor with the steal. Pass break Detroit. Here's Diallo. Yep, that one goes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the NBA, Chris, with a long regular season, we know that. Are there things that can make the season seem even longer or shorter or in between for that matter?
Yeah, Kevin, well, I tell you what, the cliche, time flies when you're having fun. We all know that's true. So when you're losing or not seeing eye to eye, that's when this season can really drag on.
And he makes the first. And Grant drops them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Bulls trail by 12. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Well, they got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip away.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out Detroit, just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Pistons leading by 12. Up again. DeRozan with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. And Ball slams it in.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situation. Boy, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
Now Joseph. He averages about 5 points a game. And the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Bradley, and Okafor with the block. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Okafor. Doumbouya comes in for Jeremy Grant. Jackson, he's checked in for Diallo. And Hayes subbed in for Corey Joseph. Chicago also making some changes. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. White, good.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Stewart. Outside Jackson. Here's Stewart. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Now here's Hayes. White covering. Hayes dishes to Olynyk. Basket counts.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
The Pistons making a change here. Lyles checked in. And he makes both free throws. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Brown, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Detroit leading by 8. Pass to Lyles. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Levine. Williams with the steal. 3-on-3. White finds Levine. Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Here's White after the basket by Detroit. Now, here's Doumbouya. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Sekou Doumbouya showing flashes of his potential.
He's a rangy, high-flying small forward. He's still figuring it out, but the physical tools are off the charts.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Bradley. The past month has been surreal. He's around 10 points per game, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's Jackson with the drive. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Pistons leading by 9. He's with it. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket by Olynyk.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Cleveland. Caruso kicks to White. It's Bradley on the wing. Olynyk is covering. Clock at 6. Here's Bradley, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now here's Jackson, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Hayes. Jackson trying to break free. Off target from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Well, you look at Hayes, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
White, wide open, he fires.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Down low. Olynyk can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. And it's White missing. And, well, Detroit shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Detroit shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Green, he's checked in for Williams. That free throw good from Hayes. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. White looking around. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Out to the right wing. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. And here's Jackson. Back to Hayes. Over Green. No good from the wing. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Pistons on top, up by 12. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Bulls trail by 12. So for Chicago right now, we've got Green. Brown out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Now Hayes. Outside Jackson. Here's Hayes. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Doumbouya. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Caruso, the pass to Brown. Bucket is good. Brown's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities. And
Chicago has possession after the basket by Detroit. Green, no luck. There's the pass to Lyles. The Pistons working the ball around now. Doumbouya can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 12. Over in the corner, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Okafor is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Grant comes in for Trey Lyles. Diallo, he's checked in for Doumbouya. And it's Joseph in for Jackson. Hayes hits them both. Chicago with the ball. It's a 14-point game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Joseph. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's ball. After the basket by Detroit. Brown the pass to DeRozan. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Joseph, that's good. Now, here's ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Stewart's checked in for Hayes. That free throw good from Diallo.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Diallo. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Brown outside. Here's Green over Joseph, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. And both free throws good for Green. Detroit with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Stewart, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Joseph. Pass to Diallo. And here is Okafor. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Zach Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 19. All alone. Another miss by Vucevic.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And it's Okafor missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Grant, right side. Got a piece of it. Now here's Diallo. Guarded by Levine. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. Chicago making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Shot from the inbound, and DeRozan finishing inside.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Okafor.
Hit me, I'm open.
Shoots over Vucevic. Okafor gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And how about we check the numbers for Nikola Vucevic?
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. He hits the second from the line. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Here's Joseph following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Passes it to Stewart. Over Williams. Bank shot, no good. Bulls trail by 18. DeRozan with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Indiana. Grant gets a hand on it.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Joseph. Now the pass to Okafor. Back to Joseph. Grant outside. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Levine. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Bulls trail by 18. And here's DeRozan. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jaleel Okafor.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. Thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach Levine. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's right around 29 points a night, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
No good from Grant.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Pistons leading by 14. Joseph, the pass to Okafor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Okafor. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Levine against Jackson. Levine dishes to Bradley. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? That doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. White, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow, and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Bradley trying to break free. And the 3 off target. Detroit leading by 19. Here's Jackson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Chicago shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Caruso kicks to Levine. To the paint. Here's Bradley. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Bradley's got his second basket.
You like seeing Levine more like this, wanting to improve as a passer.
Here's Joseph, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Joseph. The Pistons making a change here. Lyles checked in. And Joseph drops them both. And so here is Chicago. To the inside. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Now Joseph. He has 6. Pass to Lyles. Olynyk in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Lyles. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks it to Levine. Shoots over Doumbouya. Levine can't hit. Detroit leading by 21. Doumbouya passes to Jackson. Good on the shot.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Levine. Over Doumbouya. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams against Olynyk. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And Chicago shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Caruso kicks to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Joseph looking around. Out left to the wing. Here's Lyles. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now here's White. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Levine, and he makes good on the layup. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
The pass to Olynyk. Outside Jackson. Off target with his three. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Bulls. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer. He changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
Here's Levine. 10 points for him. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Rebounded by Jackson. Left side Joseph. Here's Doumbouya. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Detroit running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys deliver.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
When you're that cold from the floor, it's always going to be an uphill battle. Better ball movement has to be the priority in the second half. They need to be creating a lot of good shots if they want to dig into this lead.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Josh Jackson out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Grant. Then there's Jaleel Okafor. And it's Stewart in at the 4-man position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Now here's Levine. Shoots over Grant. Levine, good. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding and scoring in a multitude of ways.
Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Okafor. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. No good on the three. Detroit leading by 23. Jackson has the open look. Cans it from downtown. 12 points for him.
And Jackson with the quick release. Once the ball hits his hands, he's ready to let it fly.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ball against Joseph. Ball dishes to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Okafor. 8 points for him.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Always blessed with a great shot selection. DeRozan really good at taking what he sees out there on the floor.
Joseph against Ball. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Detroit. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Now here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Shoots from 14, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Okafor's got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jaleel Okafor.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
So for the Pistons, Diallo, he's checked in for Jackson. And Hayes subbed in for Joseph. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Zach Levine. DeRozan passes to Bradley. Excellent D there from Okafor.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Now here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Grant against DeRozan. Shoots over Grant. And the Bulls with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. DeRozan against Grant. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Hayes. 7 points in the game. And yes, it's good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside DeRozan. And Okafor with the block. Kicks it to Hayes. Pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. And it's Okafor at the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
What an athlete this kid is. Ball gets off the floor with such ease.
Now here's Hayes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Grant kicks to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Diallo, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter. And, well, Detroit shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And there's the pass to Okafor. DeRozan brings the double team. Fades. And it's Okafor missing. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. Ball feeling it out a bit. Brown dishes to Vucevic. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Grant after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Hayes kicks to Grant. Here's Diallo, and DeRozan sends it back. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Outside, White. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got rebound number 5 here tonight. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. And he lays it straight in. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for it.
Hayes with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Olynyk the pass to Lyles. It's stolen by DeRozan. That's tipped. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Out to White for the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Now here's Hayes. He has 7. Pass to Lyles. Shoots over DeRozan. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got 10 points in the game. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Pistons leading by 21. Hayes with it. Passes it to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Wiles. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brown outside. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. The fourth spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. I mean, to make the list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
That's good from Dumboya. Joseph, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Both good from the line that time. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside, stolen by Joseph. And they're pushing it up. Wiles inside. DeRozan defending. Wiles no good. Here's Levine. But they get it back. Brown kicks to Levine. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Detroit with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Stolen by Dumboya. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
First one falls for him. Josh Jackson's checked in for Diallo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. White finds DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter. On some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 12 over Levine, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the attack mode mentality that Jackson possesses? You can see there, even on the mid-range, he is looking to be aggressive.
Here's White. The pass to Levine. Lets it go with a three. Joseph with the rebound.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Levine. 14 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Bradley. Detroit with the rebound. Lyles got 6 rebounds here tonight. Joseph against White. Lyles passes to Joseph. He dishes it to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown outside. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The three from Bradley. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Jackson kicks to Joseph. Doumbouya dishes to Joseph. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Doumbouya can't get it to go. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Okafor. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pistons ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Chicago right now, Bradley is out there with Williams. Then it's Green, and it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Sweet little floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pistons leading by 23. Lee outside. Pass to Magruder. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Passes to Bay. Back to Lee. Picked his pocket. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Count that bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Free throw good, Green. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Green. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Nice work to get good position inside. He just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
That one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Joseph. And it's Grant in the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now the Bulls with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Bradley, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Okafor. No good there. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Zach Levine.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Joseph kicks to Okafor. Joseph against Ball. Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Here's Grant. Detroit, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Outside Bradley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Ball, and Okafor with the block. Here's Diallo. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Chicago.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Bulls trail by 16. Now DeRozan. He kicks to Levine. Outside DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 14 points now in the second half.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Now here's Joseph. Over to the wing. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside, Levine. Second chance shot, and Okafor with the block. DeRozan against Grant. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Grant. Detroit leading by 16. Shoots over ball. Grant, that's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
The pass to Okafor. Back to Joseph. Here's Grant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 18.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Levine trying to free himself up, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Joseph. Here's Grant. Poked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lobs it up for Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jaleel Okafor.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pistons leading by 15. Here's Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Bulls trail by 17. Down low, here's Bradley. That one falls. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the strongest parts of this game, Zoe is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
Grant surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Six on the shot clock. Low block shot on the way. And Stewart gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 17. Stewart's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Here's Ball. There's the dish to Levine. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his third assist on the night.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
It's stolen by Bradley. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Vucevic. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Joseph, the pass to Grant. Back to Joseph. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got 4 rebounds in this game. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Pass to Grant. Right side, Joseph. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Bulls trail by 13. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaleel Okafor.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Now here's Diallo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
And he's good on the second. Here's Levine. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by Brown.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
To the inside, Okafor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that one falls for Okafor. Both free throws good from Okafor. Now here's Levine. With the teardrop, here's Brown, plenty of space. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okafor's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Diallo the pass to Joseph. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Diallo's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. Levine just taking what he sees in these sets.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Leading by 12. Okafor, the pass to Joseph. Now, Doumbouya. Back to Okafor. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Here's Levine. Jaleel Okafor making his last shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
The first free throw is good. And so Bradley nails both of them. Detroit leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Detroit.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jaleel Okafor.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ball kicks to Bradley. Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Green comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Here's Bradley. It's tipped. Here's Williams. Diallo with it. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Caruso. Doumbouya pulls it in. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jaleel, here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
To stand together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jaleel. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.